Sicilian defense, open, Prins variation, 5, Nc6. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. Black got the better of White in that game. White played the opening well, but Black was on another level. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if Black captures on d4. When Black eventually plays Nf6, White is prevented from moving the piece to e5 by the opening of the light-squared bishop on d6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 gives Black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for White. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus Black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. F3 defends the e4 pawn and stops the black pieces from coming to g4. Nc6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the knight on d4. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. A pawn kicks the opposing knight, forcing it to move or risk being captured. The knight is now on a square that is more secure. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. This threatens to kick a knight. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a knight. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. It is the final book action. This overlooks a better way to connect rooks. It is an inaccuracy. Very precise. It is best. What I would have advised is that it is ideal. This allows the knight to control more squares. This threatens to kick a knight. It is excellent. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This poses a material threat. It is quite good. This prevents the adversary from gaining an advantage. It is ideal. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. This threatens to kick a knight. It is best. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a knight. It is excellent. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. Black got the better of White in that game. White played the opening well, but Black was on another level.